CJ 2 times, 243 views, June 14th, 2024. Lieutenant Mike O'Day at the Osage Beach Police Department was assigned to this lieutenant after making a complaint about a falsified incident report and police officer misconduct during the traffic incident that occurred on June 7th, 2024. So this is a new YouTuber. He's joined the good fight and trying to hold our corrupt public employee union members, we call them goons out here in Connecticut, accountable to the letter of our law. Public servants involved include, but are not limited to, Mr. Lieutenant Mike O'Day, badge number 908, Officer Dave E. Stark, badge number 928, Officer Summer Phillips, badge number 919, and Officer Matt Schwen, badge number 915. Relevant U.S. codes and legal principles, 42 U.S.C. subsection 1983. Civil action for deprivation of rights, 42 U.S.C. subsection 1985. Conspiracy to interfere with rights. Specific violations: false arrest and imprisonment, intimidation and coercion, failure to act on a witness statement, verbal abuse and harassment. Violations of constitutional rights consist of, but are not limited to, Fourth Amendment, unreasonable searches and seizures, Eighth Amendment, verbal harassment, threats, or other forms of threats, 14th Amendment, due process and equal protection. Actions to be taken: number 1, legal action for assault and battery. Number 2, legal action for emotional distress. Grounds for IIED. That's, I think, deliberate infliction of emotional distress. Yeah, there you go. Intentional infliction. Legal action for negligent supervision and retention, and seeking injunctive relief to prevent officer from engaging in similar conduct in the future. The officer's harm done to the op CJ 2 times. 1, caused fear or imminent harm. 2, intentional infliction of emotional distress, emotional and psychological distress. 3, fear of retaliation for damages to reputation. Those are always going to be a little hard to prove. Quantifiable damages, you must be able to prove quantifiable damages if you're going to be collecting any sort of restitution for number 4 there. Anyway, show this guy some love. He's obviously onto the right thing. 243 views. Let's get that up to over 10,000 for this man. We're going to take a look at this video. The original link will be published in the description. When you watch this, please make sure you tell them Tyrant Slayer Studios sent you. All right, let's dive in.
All right, creep. Going down to the Osage Beach.
Going forward, you should turn your camera sideways, but this will be good enough.
How are you doing?
I'm good, how about yourself?
Doing good. I was wondering if I could talk to Lieutenant Day.
Lieutenant Day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, one moment.
Right off the rip, I like this guy. Hey, how you doing? Yes, ma'am. His decorum is professional. He's not out there like CFW screaming fire in a building or screaming fire out in a parking lot to get the attention of police like a desperate drug addict fiending for a crack hit, the same way that a cop fiends for ID. So far, so good.
Camera, right?
Yes, ma'am. CAMARON. and then Lacy, Lacy.
And what is it in reference to?
It's the incident report that happened on June 7th.
What's that report number?
24-0569.
Alrighty, one moment.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. How you doing?
Not too bad. Lieutenant Day,
Nice to meet you on camera.
how can I help you?
Yes, I was here to talk or bring attention to see what I can do about this incident report that was falsified.
Okay.
And what makes me bring it to attention is that I have to make an insurance claim, and there's no evidentiary photos taken.
No.
It also says that there's no witness identified on the count, but there is.
Who's that?
There's the passenger that was in with me, and I have it on recording of the witness giving a statement to the police.
So you want them added to the report?
Yes, I think it should be acquired if it's an incident. It's already.
Can I look at that?
Yes, sir. And then on the back as well. So the narrative is stated. If you read here, it says, driver 1, I turned right and heard a bang, and that's as much as I remember. Driver 2 is me. I turned right, and they were turning right. I was at the light. The guy moved into my lane and hit me. I also have on video report that Gregory Melner, the driver 1, did not give that statement. That's falsified.
So what he get?
He said that he was in the right lane and was trying to take a left. But he was in the left lane and hit me going
So
to
he's
the right
got
lane.
the lanes backwards?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I think that's pretty, crucial to have on the police report.
Right.
Especially the witness statement.
And I know in the past, typically, we haven't listed people in the car because typically they have the same stories.
Well, the witness was not in the car. He was a witness, third party, that pulled up on the scene who saw the crash.
Afterward?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And on the statement.
And do you know if they talked to him?
Yes, they did. I have everything on video.
Okay.
And if you don't mind me asking,
Was she in your car?
no, that is
That's
the
the other
passenger.
lady, yeah.
Driver.
That's the other car, right?
Yes. And if you don't mind me asking, what legal grounds or justification would a cop have to arrest somebody? Probable cause
They
of
got
criminal
probable.
activity?
Yeah.
So in this incident, Officer Dave E. Stark, he threatened to falsely arrest me for invoking my freedom of speech.
What was you doing? Or what?
He pulled me to the side to give a statement, and he tried to intimidate me and coerce me by stepping in my face. And I asked him, I said, why are you trying to intimidate me? He said, shut up. And I said, I don't have to shut up. I have freedom of speech to talk. He said, freedom of speech, huh? You can have freedom of speech in 12 hours in Camden County Jail.
Yeah, I don't know why he would have told you that.
Yeah, so that's like,
Yeah. This lieutenant is probably in large part of the problem over there.
like civil violations. That's like deprivation of civil rights.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he would have told you that.
So what can I do to,
I'm not sure why he would tell you that. What do you mean? You see it every day. You get to laugh and high five each other in that break room over there while you get kicks and jollies off of the guy you locked up for 12 hours for no good reason. Because, he knows his rights and he doesn't let stupid police officers walk all over him. Yeah.
what can I do?
Filed a complaint for him?
File complete?
You filed a complaint
And
for him?
what can I do further to seek some grounds on it?
Like, what are you looking at?
Because,
What are we
I
trying
mean,
to do?
I was the injured party in the stop. He falsely threatened to arrest me. That's violating my
That's a
civil rights.
threat. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, that's harassment.
Okay, so we went from violation of rights to harassment.
Yes, that's the specific violation. Is
Well, it's
40
not he hadn't
42
violated your rights yet.
he hasn't? He didn't threaten to arrest
Well,
me.
it's a threat. He didn't put you in cuffs. It's not.
But threatening to arrest without justification or criminal activity, or like you said, probable cause, is harassment.
It's harassment. It's not violation of the right.
You said what?
It's harassment. It's not violation.
So if he didn't have any probable cause to arrest me, and he threatened to arrest me, is that not violating my civil rights? But,
People threaten everybody, each other all the time.
I'm glad.
People threaten each other all the time. So when a cop threatens you, when you say, "Hey, is threatening a crime?" They go, "Well, people threaten each other all the time." But when you write an email to a state employee demanding that the corrupt little cunt resign, and you put her on legal notice saying, "Hey, if you don't resign, we're going to sue you and we're going to force you to resign." They call that a threat. That's felony threatening. But if a cop threatens you, it's, well, people threaten each other all the time.
I'm glad I got that on camera. Because that really highlights y'all's
Do you have
unprofessionalism.
anything else that you're going to do?
Yeah, I want to know what we can do about this police report because
Okay.
it's falsified.
So come back Monday.
Okay.
Date starts here.
Okay.
And
Why does he have to come back Monday? Is now not a good time to deal with a falsified police report at the police station in which the report came from? He's got to come back. And then if maybe Monday they're too busy, he'll have to come back the following Monday or a Tuesday or Wednesday. And then maybe sometime this year they'll be able to get to this man and what he needs done. Huh. That's strange.
And so, just to get clarification, threats happen all the time, and it's okay. It's
What can I
okay
do?
for an officer to threaten.
have a good day.
Excuse me, sir.
Have a good day. Oh, what do you mean? You work for us, Tubby. Big Red. Let's call him Big Red. You work for us, Big Red. What you running for? You're not dismissed. We're not done with you yet.
I'm trying to. All right. Okay. That's okay.
Yeah. In fact, if I were you, I would name him as a willful, criminally complicit participant in the filing and retention of a falsified police report. And if he's a lieutenant, perhaps he has oversight of the officer who maliciously pursued you without any probable cause or justification. So attach his name to your lawsuits and file a lien on his fucking house.
That's okay. That's okay.
Don't forget to attach yourself to his pensions as well, or everyone's pension involved.
People get threatened all the time. It's all good. I'll get you my quote day. It's okay.
Well, would it be a threat if you gave him legal notice and told him that you were going to file a lien on his house and attach yourself to his pension due to his criminal negligence and willful, criminally complicit participation in the falsification of an incriminating police report filed against you? Would he consider that a threat and arrest you? I wonder if he's going to consider what I say to him when I call him and when I email him a threat. Well, if he does, we'll settle that and we'll tell him, people threaten other people all the time, and then we'll just walk away. We'll ask him, is there anything else I could do for you today? Is that all you have? Just, that? Okay, cool. And then we'll just walk away.
Is there any way I could get some information on Lieutenant Michael O'Day?
No, absolutely not. We're gonna go ahead and omit through the activities here the guilt. This clerk, this attendant is here to screen people out of the lobby, screen people out of the department, and basically insulate corrupt police officers like the lieutenant you just dealt with. This woman's job here is to maintain all of those false records and keep all of those false records out of the light, out of the view of the public. So she's not going to be able to give you any information on the lieutenant. She's going to tell you to come back some other time, or she's going to say, sorry, I don't have that. You'll have to call someone else. No matter what you're asking for, they're not going to help you, because their job is to protect their own union members. And you've just presented them with a very significant legal issue that makes their corrupt racketeering police union look like complete shit. So unfortunately, even though they're smiling at you, they cannot wait to get rid of you. And as I speak, they're probably plotting a new way to rearrest you. So be careful out there.
I'll give you his card.
Is there anything else? Because I have his card, but is there anything else, like any information I can get from him or about him besides the card?
As in,
Like is there anything I can get besides a card about his information?
no.
Okay, then I have his card, so that's okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You can get his personnel file, accommodations, disciplinary, salary, training, you name it. And you can inspect all of those records so you don't have to pay for them. Retain them by taking video or photograph of them or scanning them yourself through a scanner app on your phone even. That'll work too. We'll get all the dirt on Big Red. Trust me, buddy.
Glad I got that shit on camera. Fucking Lieutenant Michael Day. Lieutenant Michael Day.
Well, there you have it, folks. That is CJ 2 times, 31 subscribers. Hit him up, show him the love, let him know Tyrant Slayer Studios sent you. Follow his story. He's on the right path. We'll catch you next time.